Knowing customers is really the crux of making a startup successful, and I feel that in these past 3 months I was able to do that, really get in the brain of the customer and see what they want. These machine shops, they are always working in the background and getting stuff made for us, such as laptops and cars, but no one really gives them credit.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tushar Garg, an MBA student at MIT Sloan. And today, I'm going to talk to you about a problem, a pressing problem, that the American manufacturing industry is facing. We've all seen great advances in technology. We've built machines that save human lives, machines that help us see the stars or travel hundreds of miles in a matter of minutes. We've also seen machines that help expand the human potential. However, in this grand scheme of things, we often forget the people that make this possible. These people are the machine shops. Machine shops are the unsung heroes of manufacturing. A machine shop is a small manufacturer that uses CNC machines to produce metal parts of very high quality. Not a single day goes by where you don't use a product that was made by a machine shop. For example, the metal bodies of the mobiles and laptops you use, or the parts that go in the engine of the car that you drive every day. All these are made by machine shops. The machine shop industry is huge. It's about $43 billion in the US. We are specifically looking at the New England market, which is about $2.7 billion. I worked extensively with machine shops during my last role at Procter & Gamble, where I was an operations manager. And I learned that the machine shop industry is truly the backbone of the manufacturing industry. However, I also learned that this is an industry with a problem. The problem is that there's a huge demand mismatch among machine shops. On one hand, you have machine shops that produce such high-quality work that they're bombarded with customers. They are booked for months to come, and they have to turn down customers. We estimate that every year, about $7 billion worth of work is transferred overseas because customers either want faster lead times or because their current set of suppliers cannot do urgent jobs. On the other hand, there are machine shops that are struggling to find work. They are so small that no one really knows about them, even though they might have free capacity. In 2015 alone, there were 400 machine shops that went out of business because they did not have a continuous supply of customers. This is a big problem. The solution to this big problem is FactoryShop. FactoryShop is a capacity-sharing platform that uses data analytics. We connect busy machine shops and take orders from them and give it to shops with free capacity. What you can see here is the website that we built for FactoryShop. Let me walk you through a use case of how we solved this problem for one of our customers during the summer. What you see here is a map of Massachusetts. We were contacted by a shop in Bellingham, Massachusetts, to make a part that you see on the bottom right corner. It's a helium valve. Their customer wanted this in a week. Now, this shop was booked for 2 months, and they were going to turn down the customer. Then they contacted FactoryShop. We gave this order to our network of shops in the Massachusetts area, and finally, we went with a shop in Newton, Massachusetts, because this shop had the best combination of price and delivery time. We gave them the order, they started manufacturing, and after a very strict quality control process, we delivered this part to the machine shop. Now, not only did this machine shop make more money on an order that they were going to turn down, but they were also left with a customer that was happy and satisfied. So really, the benefits to busy shops are very simple. They can now take rush orders, which increases their sales. They can also reduce their lead times by up to 2 weeks and charge more for it. And finally, they can keep the customers happy, the customers that they have built for years, the customers they hold in such high regards. At the same time, the shops with free capacity get an increase in their sales too. And they don't have to do this by spending a lot on sales and marketing because FactoryShop brings them the jobs. And finally, we help these small guys compete with big players because we onboard them at the same quality standards that are prevalent in the industry, and we also help them with logistics. Now, this is not really a new concept. I mean, capacity sharing has been done in machine shops, and there are many companies and startups that are doing it. However, they're all targeting manufacturing plants or prototyping. Nobody's really looking to solve this problem for big shops. FactoryShop is the only one out there that's doing this right now. We plan to make money by charging a transaction fee for every order. The vision of FactoryShop is to bring about a technological revolution in this machine shop industry that's still stuck in the 80s era. Our plan is that we connect all these CNC machines to a grid so we get real-time information about which machine shop has capacity at any given instant. With this knowledge, our machine shops can schedule jobs instantaneously, saving them countless of man-hours and thousands of dollars. We are a team of 5 MIT students who are passionate to solve this problem in the industry. We are also looking for more co-founders. Now, somebody told me that co-founder really requires 3 things: talent, passion, and commitment. Well, the talent checkbox is checked because, hey, we are all here at MIT, right? But what we are really looking for right now is people who are committed, people who want to see this dream become a reality and want to take this all the way. So if you think you're such a person, please contact us. This is FactoryShop, making a $43 billion industry more efficient, lowering manufacturing costs, and helping small businesses grow. Thank you.